Hello everyone, and welcome to a new video. It's been a little while, hasn't it? This is not the 24-hour Project Zomboid survival video I had hoped to post as soon as possible, and that is because we keep failing our attempts. We are currently on attempt 6, which is going swimmingly. And since I enjoy posting often, no matter how poopy the content is at the moment, I thought I would post a short video on what we've learned so far in Project Zomboid by being bad at Project Zomboid. First and foremost, being deaf rocks in this game. It gives you the ability to get so many positive perks at the cost of being able to hear everything around you. The only downside to the positive perks is not being able to hear a single fucking thing except the birds for some reason.
I keep forgetting that my character's deaf because I can hear the crickets and the birds.
More on that later. You know, actually, it makes me feel like Stevie Wonder, but there's no audience to play music to anymore. Kind of stinks. Another interesting thing is that no matter how point hungry I may be, please do not take the negative perk that makes it take a whole eternity to move items. Genuinely the worst decision I could have ever made for the first couple of runs. It wasted so much fucking time. Another interesting fact, well, the harder you try to survive in this game, the more likely you are to get bitten. My girlfriend was experiencing this game for the first time and wasn't too good at combat.
What?
Baby behind you, baby behind you.
What in the googly moogly
No!
stuff?
So she kept getting attacked, however, no bitten debuff, not once.
Try to like hit them on the side of the head while they chase me. Okay, you missed.
To this very day, not once. I don't know what the fuck it is. Me, on the other hand, I get the bitten debuff quite a bit. Like, I may never have a scruff with a zombie, but then the moment a zombie bites me, it's there.
Hey, I'm scared, don't remember.
Push him. Oh, you
Baby, he's
fucking.
after you.
Bruh, he bit me. I'm bleeding, so I kind of have to.
Sorry, baby.
I'm also bitten. Fuck.
It's there. You know what I mean? It's just really unfortunate when it comes to the dice roll for what injury debuff to get. It's like my downfall every single time, no matter what I do.
Oh, I'm bleeding. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Are you bleeding?
Wait, what the fuck? Oh.
Another cool thing we notice is how nice it is to live out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere. In video games. I mean, specifically this one. I wouldn't want to do that in real life. Interesting. The rural places in this game can make a big difference when the biggest threat to your survival is, well, you know, people, population, and not the rising, you know, rent within the cities. So yeah, fellas, Muldraw is the place to spawn. It's the place because not too far from here is a nice farm you can set up as a cool-ass base. And it literally, in my opinion, serves as a middle ground to go to every other town. Okay, let's see here, yeah. Bites to the neck fucking suck.
I'm no longer bleeding.
Okay, nice.
It's because they bite me in the neck, that's why.
My girlfriend got one and it drained her health quicker than a redneck shotgunning a beer.
I'm still bleeding.
Really?
It was scary and quite frankly, was not the reason that run ended. Another thing to note is that if there are hordes of zombies, do not go indoors into places which you don't know the layout. It can really bite you in the ass. Get it? They bite in my buns, am I right?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. No way.
Eee,
I died. You have to restart.
no.
Oh, and handy note, always carry a screwdriver and a hammer so you can hammer and screw every door that can be opened normally, like the one in the police station. Oh, and we realized late into the game that you don't really need to raid a police station. It's kind of a wasted time. I mean, why do you need so many guns? We can't even use them without attracting every single French fry mongering waste within the town looking to ask us for a piece of gum. It's nice to have at least one piece on your hip at all times, and at this point, for me, it's the M9. And it's good to have at least one of every gun, which is just, you know, a shotgun and a rifle at this point. But you don't really need all of them. Nonetheless, this is America, right? So you can find a big iron in almost every house and sometimes outside houses. So I'd say raiding these stations or any military checkpoints would be good for collecting ammo when you really need it and you're getting close to running out, but not to load the back of your van up with like fucking guns. Load the back of your van up with canned goods, actually. This brings me to another topic, weapons. And by God, the best weapon, in my opinion, is the baseball bat with nails in it. Easy to find, easy to make, easy to repair, and easy to kill. Great choice, you can, you know, sling it on your back, you can get a home run every now and then, and it skills your carpentry and long gun, I think. Down the line, I would suggest getting a fire axe or a wood cutting axe. Those are also really good. The damage on these are insane. It's just the swing time that kind of stinks. Another interesting thing to note is that half the items in this game are fucking useless, unless you're here to do something very specific, like contracting work. Who the fuck needs all this gravel? On the other hand, what you think is useless is usually not. please grab towels to dry yourself, and please grab soap to clean up you and your clothes a lot faster. Fanny packs can be worn front and back for full round zesty compartmentalization. Yes, guys, more space to put shit in, especially ammo and cigarettes. The best job or trait, in my opinion, is the burglar, because nothing beats being a father of 4 and requiring to steal goods within vehicles to feed your family. But what is more important is the fact that you can steal the vehicles themselves. Finding keys and maintaining the vehicle intact is always nice, but by giving the left side of these vehicles a low taper fade, you can practically add any 4-legged rubber monster to your arsenal of, ah shit, it won't start and they can bite me through the fucking windows. More on that later. Cars, my friends, are where it's at. Don't know what to skill? Take apart a fucking vehicle and put it back together. Nothing beats breaking your bones to take off and put tires on. Maybe you'll learn a karate move or something. Farming is gold, and you should do that as quickly as possible to grow your own food. However, as gold as it is, it's weirdly tedious. Like, generally, I'd rather water these plants every day like in Stardew Valley to get a result, but these buggers gave me a hefty water bill and then practically ceased to exist, remaining well watered for several days. Now, I didn't get as far as to see what would happen next, but it would sure suck if they started begging and bitching about water immediately, all of a sudden, while you're, off exploring or something. I'm just a fucking idiot, but man, this game doesn't have to be more realistic, Speaking of realism, reading books gets rid of your depression and sadness. What the fuck? Who? Oh, but smoking cigarettes can get rid of practically every negative debuff, which is cool. Please put things in the seats of your cars. Those are considered inventory space, fellas. Also, foraging is a thing, and it is cool. All you do is turn it on and walk around, and finding something gives you XP, so that's, pretty interesting. Also, going out in a fog is amazing. The zombies barely even see you, so exploring is very good. Food rots within the first 10 days. I would suggest storing as much fresh food, especially fruits and meats, in freezers and fridges as soon as you can. While you're eating all the fresh food, grow food as well, so your character can eat fresh food, which helps with happiness sometimes. Cooking fucking sucks. It's all fun and games until you realize you need to go on an apocalyptic grocery list just to make a burrito, but, oh yeah, all the food's gone bad, and oh yeah, right. Wait, it takes 1 Pure Later delivery day timeline to get our food to grow. So please, you can also stock up on as many already pre-made meals, such as burritos from gas stations, you find anywhere, and also freeze them. Now, on that note, as for leveling up your cooking, pasta. One hack I found by reading on Reddit to see what the sweaty PZ players said is to read as much as you can in front of the TV. If eating with YouTube on wasn't enough, we're meant to learn how to disassemble car innards, all the while seeing what the fuck they're cooking on the next British Chef channel, or how to disassemble your grandma's acorn stairlift for carpentry. Sick shit though. Makes the beginning of every game kind of chill because I can go for a walk in real life and RuneScape my way to a higher skill multiplier, which makes the later game quicker and more fun. Auto drink is the thing. I don't know how to turn it on, but I also don't know how to turn it off. So if it says you're thirsty, please don't ignore it. It means you've curbed your thirst because you've been auto drinking, and now it is time to fill your bottle. Because if you don't know where you're going in this game, then every single stretch of road here feels like the Terraria overground forest biome. Good fucking luck. Also, being deaf means you can't hear how bad you crashed your car, by the way. No bueno. Or bueno, to be honest, because if she still starts, then there's nothing to worry about. Speaking of crashing cars, holding control and moving your mouse lets you see forward. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, I don't know why, but if it works, use it, because you do not have F1 reaction time like I do. However, if you hold it when getting into the vehicle, then it stays that way. That's a fix I found for when it's not working. Another thing I'm thinking about now is towns. Okay, so Rosewood, pretty neat town. I wouldn't recommend spawning in it, to be honest, since there's too much to do here, and zombies will get in the way of all that. I would suggest coming here to loot, though. And for loot, well, we have a medical clinic, which is really good to create an early on stash for first aid equipment in your house. If you can't get here, then I would at least recommend scouting around whatever area you're in and looking for a crashed ambulance, as trauma bags are useful too for all the loot they have and carry space. Another interesting building in Rosewood is the library. Really good to come here early on to read all the level 1 books that you can, or start stashing on the rest of the skilling books for later. Usually all of these are here. Every single attempt we've been here, we get all the books we need. But just in our, 6th most recent run, we were actually missing 1 book. I think it was either Trapping 5 or some, shit like that. I don't even know. Within Rosewood, there is also a large police station, a fire station, and a mechanic shop. So you can only imagine the plethora of things you can find and do. Riverside, or whatever it's called, fucking sucks, in my opinion. Do not go there, okay? I have nothing to say about Riverside. Moldraw, on the other hand, well, I always spawn there due to how close it is to the base that I want to use, and despite it being small and poor, and resembling most boring American towns, it's actually pretty well-rounded spawn, because there's a police station, a grocery store, 2 gas stations, and plenty of houses to get beginner loot from too, and watch TV. Plus, the rich people houses here might have a generator, which we were lucky enough to find on our 6th run. Anyways, short video really, just wanted to post something to talk about, to be honest, since I know this PZ video is going to take a while. I'm having fun with it too. I think our 6th run will be the one, to be honest. It doesn't take that long to be good at this game. It just takes a couple of tries to understand combat, to understand your surroundings, and to also learn how to weigh risks in this game. So stay tuned. Come watch us live to celebrate with us when we actually complete the 24 hours, and also stay tuned for the PZ video once it comes out. Once I finish the PZ challenge, I will start streaming Elden Ring immediately while I work on editing the Project Zomboid video. Anyways, take care. Love all 171 of you. Sorry if that number has changed recently. I adore all of you, and see you soon. Bye. Also, side note, this is an addition for the end of my Project Zomboid update video. Yeah, I have to say that for myself. But anyways, guys, I was thinking I'm going to make the 24-hour Project Zomboid challenge video, like the culmination of this entire gameplay, as an essay. And I'm going to essentially write my script and my presentation as an essay, and then see how I can format that into a video form, because I truly have a belief that when anything is written as an essay, it allows you to kind of like embody more of your creative and your analytical side, and it also helps you format anything into a form in which you can present it and still make it entertainment. You know what I mean? You have your introduction, you have your arguments, you have your conclusion, and you can just stretch that out to fill in, right, more information, more arguments, more evidence. So I'm gonna make that video as an essay, and if it works and I like it and you guys like it, then I'm going to be treating every single video I do like that, and I'm going to be experimenting with it to the point that I think you won't be able to tell that it's an essay, but you'll always be entertained. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching this Project Zomboid update video. Please, if you enjoy this and this challenge, try supporting the channel. Come see us on Twitch and, you know, cheer us on, I guess, because sometimes reading books in this game is fucking boring. I'd rather read a book in real life. However, I do want to reach these 24 hours. I do want to put this game into my 100% cleanup folder, and I do want to reach a next challenge. Anyways, yeah, that was just a short update. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video, and tune in for the next one. Okay? Take care.
Ouch.
Oh my god, he's in the trees, bruh.